You know SUVs are hot when even Alfa Romeo gets into the game after building nothing but cars for 105 years. So here is the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvia TI. In case you wonder, this crossover is named after Stelvio Pass, a super curvy road high in the Italian Alps. This is a compact crossover SUV intended to compete with the likes of the Jaguar F-Pace, the BMW X3, and Audi Q5, although to me it's slightly smaller than those. I've never been a big fan of the Alfa V-shaped front end, but there's no mistaking what it is. Underneath this SUV body you'll find all the underpinnings and powertrain of the Alfa Romeo Giulia. Under the hood you'll find an all-aluminum turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that's putting out 280 horses and 306 pound-feet of torque. Very impressive for a 4-banger. It comes with an 8-speed automatic that features the same fixed shift paddles that I just saw in the Maserati Levante. By the way, Fiat Chrysler owns Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Ferrari. All Stelvios have the Q4 all-wheel drive system that is rear biased, meaning the power goes to the rear wheels unless the all-wheel drive system is needed. Then it can shift 60% of the power to the front wheels. If you want to step up to even more power, there's also a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 that puts out 505 horses, and it's one of the fastest SUVs on the road. Alfa calls the Stelvio a compact luxury SUV, but I was immediately turned off when I sat down behind the wheel. The seats were fine, although a little hard to adjust to get comfortable, but there is more hard plastic surfaces than I've seen in a long time. Nothing is soft to the touch, including the entire dashboard. With no offense to Kia, that's exactly what it reminds me of. That is not what I call luxury. Okay, rant over. The steering wheel is small and has a flat bottom with controls for the sound system and cruise control. It also has a Ferrari-like start button on it. In the middle of the gauge cluster is a driver information center. The center console has a couple of drink holders, the gear shifter, a knob to control the 8.8-inch infotainment screen, and a knob to change the drive modes. The drive modes are marked D and A: Dynamic, Natural, and Advanced Efficiency. The infotainment screen is where you control the radio, Bluetooth, navigation system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you can change the car's settings. I hate to say it, but this is one of the least intuitive and cumbersome systems I've ever experienced. There is a 40-20-40 split rear seat that folds down for additional cargo area. Cargo area is just over 19 cubic feet, about average for SUVs in this class. Alfa calls this a 5-passenger SUV, but really the back seat's only going to fit 2 regular-sized adults. The Stelvio comes nicely equipped with a good number of standard features, including backup camera, parking sensors, leather seats, power liftgate, remote start, and dual exhaust. My tester has $6,300 in options, including the Sport package, which costs $2,500 and includes 20-inch wheels, colored brake calipers, the paddle shifters, aluminum foot pedals, and a sport-tuned suspension. Other options include blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, the dual-pane panoramic sunroof, navigation system, and a Harman Kardon sound system. Although there are a number of things I don't like about the Stelvio, the driving dynamics are actually quite good. You get a slight turbo lag, but that's normal when you're getting close to 300 horses out of a 4-cylinder. Honestly, I can't tell that much difference between dynamic and natural drive modes, but the handling is quite sports car-like. It's also very quiet inside. Fuel economy is actually good at 22 in town and 28 on the highway. Total MSRP on this particular Stelvio is $53,840. As you can tell, the Stelvio is a mixed bag for me. Some things are great, others are not. In summary, it's at the dead bottom of my list of luxury compact SUVs. Thanks for riding along with us today for another CarPro test drive. This week behind the wheel of the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvia TI.